everyone, welcome back to Glam-me-up. Today I'm going to be doing a full review and a demonstration of the Frieda 3-Day Straight Semi-Permanent Styling Spray. So I have really curly hair and I like to straighten it a lot just to switch things up. But a lot of times when I straighten it, it ends up getting curly after a few days, or if there's the tiniest bit of humidity in the air, it ends up shrinking up again, or it gets curly up here at the roots because it's very curly up here, so it's hard to get it completely straight. And I have a hard time getting my hair completely straight and getting it to last. So when I saw this product at the drugstore, I thought it would be perfect for my hair. It says it's supposed to leave it straight for 3 days, and you use it with a flat iron. And it's supposed to be semi-permanent, so it's going to make it straight until you wash it again. So this is what the box looks like, and then this is the spray. It's actually a smaller bottle than it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and read you the description on the back of this box. It says, transform curly frizzy hair into straight smooth style that lasts up to 3 days. It says, our revolutionary heat activated formula with keratin protein wraps each strand to steal longer lasting straightness without weigh down. Protects against heat damage and blocks frizz. I really wanted to try this out because my hair is really curly and it's hard to straighten sometimes and it doesn't stay straight. So it says on the box to spray it through damp or wet hair, not dry hair, and completely coat your hair with it and comb the product through, and then it says to blow dry it straight and then flat iron it. It says you have to flat iron it to get this product to work because it is heat activated and it's made to use with a flat iron. So on the box right here, it even shows before and after pictures. This is the before one. It shows a girl with curly hair, and then it shows day 1 and day 3. And day 1 and day 3, her hair is completely straight. So the consistency of this product is kind of wet. It almost feels like one of those wet spray hairsprays, not the aerosol ones. And it's pretty sticky on your hair. So the keratin in this is supposed to wrap each strand of hair and seal it to where it will straighten easier and it will stay straight. I took pictures before and after I straightened it, and then every single day until I washed it. So I will definitely put those in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the demonstration with you all and show you all how I did it, and then I'll go ahead with the review afterwards. So what I've done is I've sprayed this all over my hair when it was still kind of damp, and then I brushed through it really well. Then I took a blow dryer and I tried to blow dry it straight. I found it really difficult to blow dry because it was so sticky feeling. It almost feels like you have too much product in your hair or something, and it's just sticky. Almost like you have hair gel in it and then you try to blow dry it afterwards. It was really hard to get the brush through it, and it felt like it kind of knotted up my hair and just felt sticky, which I think that's the keratin in it doing that. So this is what it looks like right now. And this is just after blow drying it, and I tried to blow dry it as straight as I could get it, but it's really hard for my hair to blow dry straight anyways, and then with the product in it, it was very hard to get the brush through it. So right now it just feels kind of sticky and coarse feeling. It doesn't feel very nice at all right now. It says you have to use a flat iron on it though, so I think after I use a flat iron, then it will end up looking good and not feeling as sticky. Now I'm just going to section my hair off like normal, and I'm going to take a piece underneath my ear and all the way back. I'm going to twist this up and then pin it up with a clip. So now I just have a little tiny piece to work with. So I'm going to divide this piece into 2 like this. And I'm not sure if you should use a heat protectant with this product. I don't know if it doubles up as a heat protectant or not. It doesn't say that it protects. I'm just going to spray a little bit of the Got2b Guardian Angel Flat Iron Balm. And this is made for flat iron anyway, so it is going to do some straightening as well. I'm just going to spray that on my ends. Some people didn't use a heat protectant at all when using this product, but I'm not sure if it protects your hair from heat, so I don't want to risk it anyways because my hair is so dry, so I'm just going to comb that through. Alright, now I'm going to place the comb right here and take my straightener. I don't feel that it's really getting straighter any faster. I thought maybe it would make it to where you wouldn't have to go over it as many times if you have really curly hair, but I haven't really seen that. It still kind of has that sticky, product-y kind of feel, but I don't know, that might go away. Alright, now I'm just going to move on and do the rest of my head, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished straightening, and this is the results. It's really straight. I was surprised how straight it actually got. It does feel pretty soft, but it's not as soft as it normally is. I still feel it still feels kind of like there is product in there, but it's not too bad. It's just not as soft as it normally is. But overall, I really like the results. The only problem that I had is as I was straightening it, it was hard to pull the straightener down. It felt very sticky, like it was, you know, getting caught, and it was kind of hard to pull the straightener down through it. As you can see, there's kind of some product buildup here on my straightener, just on the edge a little bit where it's kind of melted. It's almost like when you have hairspray in your hair and then you straighten it and it just feels sticky and it gets product buildup on the edge. But I'm really curious to see if this is going to last completely this straight for 3 days, because normally I leave my hair for about 4 or 5, but I still touch it up about every morning or every other morning, just on the ends, because they can kind of start to get curly, and underneath where it gets sweaty I always touch that up. So I'm really curious to see if the humidity this weekend, I think it is supposed to rain some, and if I sweat any under my neck, if it is going to curl up at all. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take a few pictures, and then I'll be back after I'm done with this trial and I'll let you know how it is. Okay guys, so this is what I'm dealing with the next day. Look at this. I hope you guys can see with the lighting. I am not impressed at all. I'm very disappointed of how curly my hair already is. This is worse when I don't put the product in and I just straighten it like I normally do. I normally don't have this much wave the next morning. This isn't even like the end of the first day. This is just the next morning. I just did this last night and slept on it, and then this is what I woke up with. I'm not sure if you can pick it up with the light, but I will put pictures with a flash so you can see it. But as you can see up here, it's all ripply. It's like frizzy. It's wavy down here. Underneath, it did get all wavy, like I said. Like, it didn't even stay straight. It's really wavy right there. Like, I'm just not impressed. I really had high hopes for this, and I thought it was going to keep it really straight, but it just made it worse. So now I'm going to have to touch it up this morning because I cannot stand having it all just like frizzy looking. Like, it looks like I straightened my hair and then I went out in the rain or something. I mean, it is humid out, but I haven't even been outside yet. I just woke up and it was like this. I was very disappointed. I really thought it was going to be better than this. Like, normally when I just straighten my hair without using this product, I wake up and I have a little bit of wave underneath here, but I just touch it up. But I never have like this bushy frizziness that I've got going on. I never have like the ripples all up here. So now I'm going to have to go over and just touch it up and straighten it. It's all ripply up here. It looks frizzy. It just does not look good. It might be showing up better on camera than it does in real life, but it's just frizzy and bushy looking. I'm just not impressed. You know, I expected it to stay stick straight. And I followed all the directions. I mean, I did everything right, so I'm not sure what the problem is. I guess because my hair is just so curly. But I mean, it's just confusing because it's just weird because I've watched other reviews and everyone else said it worked fine. Their hair wasn't as curly, but I mean, it was pretty curly, so I just thought it would be better than this, but I guess we'll straighten it now and then we'll see how it is by the end of the day, and then I'll see how it looks tomorrow. If it just keeps doing this, I probably won't even use it again. I'll probably end up taking it back because it was just a huge pain to straighten it because it was so sticky and it just felt gross, and it took more work because I actually had to blow dry it straight, which normally I don't even do that. So if it ends up being bad like this for the next couple days and it doesn't even stay straight, I'm probably not even going to use it again. So, and if you guys look at the pictures from last night, it was completely straight. Like, it was stick straight. And this is not stick straight at all. This is like halfway wavy. So I'm just going to straighten my hair, and then I will check back in with you guys at the end of the day or take a picture or something to show you how it is. So I've just finished re-straightening my hair. I just went over it in sections and then re-straightened it and touched it up. And I'm still not even happy with it. It's still not as straight as it should be. Like, if you can see, like, the little ripples at the top, I cannot get those out. I've even turned up the temperature on my straightener. It's on like 370, as you can see. That is ridiculous. I always keep it on like 350. If that, I've never had to turn it up that high, and I still can't even get it straight. I'm just really irritated with the results here. Like, this is after straightening it. I can't even get it completely straight today. So I'm not really happy with this right now. It's just frustrating when you spend all this time trying to get it straight and then it looks like this. Even when you touch it up, it's still not right. And it still feels gross. Like, I feel like it's knotting up more. Like, maybe I should put a serum in it or something. But I'm afraid it might mess up the process. But I want to put, like, a little bit of a shine serum in it just to make it softer. Because I can't stand it feeling, like, sticky. So now I'm going to go ahead and get into the full review. As you can see from the demonstration, when I first applied this to my hair, it felt very sticky. It almost felt like I had some wax in it or something, and it was very hard to run my hands through. I had the hardest time blow drying it ever. I normally don't blow dry my hair when I straighten it just because it makes it get really poofy and it's harder to straighten it. Since it gets so big, it makes straightening take so much longer. So I like to just blow dry it normally, not brush through it, because then it makes it get so big. So I found it really hard to get my brush through it, and as I was blow drying it, it was just sticky. I felt like I was ripping through my hair. I feel like I lost a lot of hair during this process because I was pulling the brush through it so much. I had so much extra hair falling out, and I felt like I was breaking my hair as I was trying to pull the brush through it and everything. There's really no easy way to blow dry my hair. I've tried lots of different brushes. They're just all hard to get through my hair when I'm trying to blow dry it straight. So I really like to just blow dry it kind of crazy and let it air dry and then go through and straighten it. But with this product, it said on the box to blow dry it first and then straighten it. I wanted to get accurate results, so I wanted to follow the directions perfectly. So as you can see right now, my hair is not straight, it is curly. I had to wash it today. It's been the 4th day and I just couldn't stand it any longer. I had to wash my hair, so that's why it's not straight for the video. Normally when I straighten my hair, I leave it for about 5 or 6 days. It can normally last that long. I just have to spray a dry shampoo on it after like the 4th day, just to soak up some of the oil and kind of bump it up some. But my hair will stay pretty straight. Unless if it's really humid in the summer or it's rainy or something, then it won't stay straight as long. But I do usually touch it up with a straightener every other day. I hate having to put heat on my hair every day. I don't like having to touch it up, so that's why I wanted to try this product out, because I thought it could keep my hair straight for as long as I wanted to until I washed it. But it's supposed to last for 3 days or until your next wash, but it didn't even last that long for me. The next day when I woke up, my hair was curly again. And it wasn't completely curly like it is now, of course, because I didn't wash. But the roots were starting to get ripply again. It was all wavy underneath. I had kinks in it and the ends were starting to curl. I had really high hopes with this product, but I was actually very disappointed with it. I hate doing a negative review, but I feel like a lot of you might want to know about this product because a lot of people straighten their hair, and if you have curly hair, you want something that's going to keep your hair straight. So I just wanted to really show you how it worked for me. Now everybody's hair is different, so the results are going to vary with your hair. I've seen a lot of reviews on YouTube with this. That's what made me decide to buy it, because I saw it in the store and I was interested in it, so I did some research to see if it really worked. And a lot of people were saying that it worked, that's why I bought it. Most of the people that I saw reviewing it were people who didn't have hair as curly as mine. It was kind of just like the looser curls or kind of wavy hair, and it worked great for them. So I think if your hair is not as curly as mine and it might just be wavy or maybe just loose curls, I think it will probably work for you because it worked for them. But for me, I have really tight curls. It didn't really work at all. Not only did this not make my hair straight and stay straight, but it was actually worse for my hair. It made my hair sticky, it made it feel like it was breaking more, and I feel like I lost a lot of hair in the process. So when I was straightening it, I found it really difficult to pull the straightener down, and the plates of the straightener got really caked up with product, almost like if you were to spray your hair with sticky hairspray and then go over it with the straightener. That's how it felt in my hair. And I just felt like I was pulling my hair out because the straightener would be caked up with product and it would have loose hairs hanging off of it because it was just ripping out the hair. I straightened my hair at night and I finished at like 1 a.m. and then I probably woke up at like 8 a.m. or so. So that's not even that long of a time. And when I woke up, my hair was already curly. I was pretty frustrated, so I had to touch it up again and go back over it. And when I was going back over it, I couldn't even get it all the way straight. I just felt like I was going over the same sections and they were still like ripply curly. It looked straight from far away, but up close you could see it was still frizzy and kind of curly. After I touched it up, I wore it for the rest of the day, and by the end of the day, it was back to the way it was when I woke up. So then the next morning after the second day, then I had to straighten it again and touch it up. So I was not happy about that because I was still having to put heat on my hair every day, and that's the whole reason why I wanted to try this product, so I wouldn't have to touch it up every day when I straighten it. And it was pretty frustrating to touch it up and it still wouldn't get completely straight. So I just had to deal with it the rest of the day with it not being all the way straight. And I'm really picky with my hair when I straighten it. I want it to be completely straight, not have the ripples at the roots, and not be curling out on the ends or anything. I want it all the way straight. One of the days when I had it straight, it was pretty humid because it was raining outside, but I hardly went outside at all that day. When I did go out that day, I had a jacket over my hair and I used an umbrella, so it didn't get wet at all, even though it was kind of humid outside. But even then, the product says it's supposed to protect your hair against humidity and frizz, and it didn't. So overall, I did not like this product at all. I will not be reusing it again, and I'm not going to be repurchasing it. I might try to do some research if I can find anyone else that used this and had really curly hair. Maybe they did it differently and got it to work. I'm not sure, but it just made the process a lot harder when I was straightening my hair. Normally, I like to use the Got2b flat iron balm because it's kind of slick, so it helps the straightener slide over your hair, or you could use a serum or something. So I feel like when you're straightening your hair, you want the straightener to slide over. You don't want it to stick in it because that can break your hair and it's damaging for it. So this product just made it worse straightening it, and it made the process a lot harder, and it took way longer than it normally does to straighten my hair. I probably spent 2 hours on this whole process when normally it only takes an hour. This product also made me break out on my face, which is not good at all. When I was spraying it all over my hair, I did shield my forehead with my hands so it wouldn't get on my skin, but still around here and along my hairline, I got a few breakouts, and I'm pretty sure it was from using this because I usually don't ever get breakouts along my hairline or anything, so I think it was from using this. So that's not good at all. So I really want to know if you guys have tried this product out. I would love to hear your opinions on it. I want to see if it worked for someone else. That way I could figure out if I was doing something wrong with it, even though I did follow all the directions, but maybe there's some kind of trick you got to do with it to get it to work. Also, let me know if you have a product that you use when you straighten your hair to keep it straighter longer and to resist the humidity, because I would love to try something else out for that. So that is it for my full review and demo of the John Frieda 3-Day Straight Styling Spray. Don't forget to check out my latest video on my May beauty tips and tricks. So that is it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye everybody.